right, let's get to today's first mentee. Philip Hernandez, we met you for the first time a couple days ago, and now we are here in person diving into your plans to build a real estate empire. How are you today?
I'm feeling good. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm stoked.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Your background looks fantastic, by the way. It looks like right out of a Pinterest page.
I wish I could take credit for this. This is my fiance's, where she has therapy. She does therapy. She's a therapist.
It feels very therapeutic. I feel very at ease now.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, so to recap, Philip, I'm really excited to jump into your story here. You're from California. You own properties in LA and Cleveland.
Yeah.
You're looking into getting into multifamily and maybe glamp site opportunities. And then, if I remember correctly, you also raised about $200,000 towards your next real estate investments, a la Amy Majuri's mastermind, which is really great.
Yeah.
And you're also a high school teacher of Espanol.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a good overview. Yeah.
And also, if I remember correctly, whenever David asked you how committed you were on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being like you're going to knock on doors to get into that next deal, you put yourself at a 9.78 and you said, I may actually be willing to go knock on doors if I have to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super committed. I've been teaching for 14 years and I've been feeling like it's been such an incredible opportunity to teach, but that I'm ready to transition out of teaching. And that's super terrifying. And even just telling that to my fiance and my friends and family was something I never thought I'd say, but I'm ready to do what I have to do to be in control of my life, really.
Yeah. Excited for you, man. Well, we're going to jump into what we're calling your GPA. Actually, which is relevant to the fact that you're a teacher here, but it's your goal, your plan in action. Okay. So if you were explaining your goal for the next 90 days to your students, what would you say your goal is?
Yeah. So my goal is to close on a property for a retreat center. So that's something that my fiance and we've been looking at properties for the last 6 months. We had some property under contract. We had land under contract. We got so far as having $500K in soft commitments for building out the land and doing glamping village and retreat center. And yeah, I just learned some things about the land that we had under contract that was like, okay, this is not the right land. And we've been looking for other properties since then. We have a property that we're in negotiations for right now, 20 acres in a couple hours outside of LA. And yeah, that's something that I know that, I'm fired up to keep working on and to make it reality.
Cool. All right. So I want to refine the goal just a little bit here, because I know you said you want to start like a retreat center.
Yeah.
You also mentioned a glamping village. So just so I'm clear, your retreat center is going to be a glamping village, correct?
Yeah. So I've had a lot of time in meditation communities and different communities doing like retreats, like week-long retreats. And that has been a huge positive thing for my own life and progression. A space where people could come and we could support teachers of meditation that want to rent that space. We could support people that want to come for a week-long stay. That's definitely something that is a priority for us.
Awesome. And so that I'm just really kind of zeroing in here, do you have an idea or a goal for an amount of units that you want to launch with? Like in your ideal mind, phase one, let's focus on phase one of this. How many units or what does that actual retreat village look like?
Yeah, so phase one is something that could host a group of at least 20 people.
So 20 or so. Would this be like 10 tents, for example, that can host 2 people per tent? Would that fill your goal?
Yeah, so I've had a couple mentors in the space that have retreat centers, and they've done it in different ways. And it's really, we've had to adapt as we've looked at different pieces of land. So the land that we had under contract first was in Central California, and it was like really nice weather, and we were looking at, like a tent, like a glamping tent. And that's what we were looking at. Lately, we've been looking at places that are higher elevation. So, places that are colder, really. And so maybe a glamping tent's not gonna cut it. And we're even thinking like, okay, what is potentially a tiny home or a yurt need to look like that will be comfortable for